Hello everybody, Stark here, and welcome into the final installment of my Upgrading the Avengers series, at least for now. In this video, we'll be looking at my upgraded minifigures from Endgame, and this is pretty cool because the movie came out 5 years ago this weekend, and exactly 5 years ago today, I released my Endgame spoiler video. Thanks to all these people for your suggestions, and before we get started, I should mention that I didn't make any of the characters who were blipped because they look the same in Infinity War and Endgame, and I already made everyone from Infinity War. But anyway, let's get started with these minifigures. First up is Iron Man. His hair's Buzz's from Lightyear, and that head is from the Silver Centurion polybag. His torso and legs are from the Iron Man Mark 85 minifigure, and then I gave him the Hip Hop Robot's arms from Video and 2 translucent blue power blasts. Next up is Captain America. His helmet, head, and torso are from the Endgame Final Battle set, but his arms and legs are Captain Carter's from the first Marvel CMF series. And then I also gave him the original Captain America shield piece and Mjolnir. Here is Hulk. That hair's from Doctor Strange. His head and hands are from the Age of Ultron Hulk polybag. That torso is Electro's from the Amazing Spider-Man 2, but I gave him Hawkeye's arms from the second Marvel CMF series. His legs are an Imperial Combat Drivers from Rebels, but I gave him Yaz's hips from Camp Cretaceous, and then I gave him an olive green plate under each foot and a dark red gauntlet. Next up is Thor. His hair is Spiders from Avatar The Way of Water, and that head is his from Thor Ragnarok. His torso is from the Endgame Final Battle set, but I gave him Glam Metal Batman's arms from the first LEGO Batman movie CMF series. His legs are Crosshairs from Bad Batch. That cape is Jafar's from the second Disney CMF series, and I also gave him a simple Stormbreaker build. Here is Black Widow. That hair's from Build a Minifigure at the LEGO store, and her head is from Age of Ultron and Civil War. Her torso and legs are from the Black Widow movie, but I gave her Zod's arms from the second LEGO Batman movie CMF series and black hands. To build her weapons, I used 2 black lightsaber hilts and 2 black Harry Potter wands. Next up is Ronin. I got that hood from Luke Skywalker from The Mandalorian. His head is a foot soldier's from the TMNT movie. That shoulder armor is Jafar's, and that torso is Razor Fist's from Shang-Chi. His arms and legs are from Spider-Man's black and gold suit from No Way Home, and then I gave him black hands and a Ninjago sword. Here is Iron Patriot. I got his hair from a Bruce Wayne minifigure. That head is War Machine's from Iron Man 3, and I got that shoulder armor piece from a Dragon's Rising set. His torso, hands, and legs are from the Iron Patriot polybag, but I gave him Captain America's arms from the first Marvel CMF series, and then he's also holding his helmet with a clear head inside. Next up is Ant-Man. I got his hair from Nightwing, and that head is Ryan's from The Office. His torso and legs are from Ant-Man and the Wasp, but I gave him the Pro Surfer's arms from Series 17. He's also holding the rat that saved the universe, and his helmet with a clear head inside. Here is Captain Marvel. Her hair's Captain America's, and that head is an older Hermione one. That torso is hers from Endgame, but I gave her Iron Spider's arms from Infinity War. Those legs are the Wildlife Photographers from Series 16, and I gave her 2 translucent orange power bursts. Next up is Nebula. Her head is from the Guardians of the Galaxy Advent Calendar. That torso is Wanda's from Endgame but backwards. One arm is Rocket's from the Rocket Raccoon polybag with a dark azure hand, and the other arm is Tin Man's with the Hip Hop Robot's hand from Video. I got those legs from Drax from the first Guardians movie, and I gave her a bar from Mr. Knight from the second Marvel CMF series. Here is 2014 Gamora. Her hair, head, and arms are from the first Marvel CMF series. That torso is Barriss Offee's from Star Wars, her legs are Black Widow's from Infinity War, and that blade is from TMNT. Next up is Valkyrie. Her hair, head, torso, and hands are from the newest Endgame Final Battle set, but I got that cape from the Martian Manhunter polybag. Her arms and legs are Visions from the first Marvel CMF series, and then I gave her a pearl dark gray spear. Here is Okoye. This is actually the same figure as the one in my first Infinity War video, so I won't go over all the pieces again. I just wanted to include her in this video since she wasn't blipped. Next up is Korg. This is just the figure from the Bro Thor's new Asgard set, but I gave him Dorothy's legs from the LEGO Movie 2 CMF series, and then he's also holding Meek. Here is Rocket. That head is his from Endgame, and that backwards scarf is James Potter's from the second Harry Potter CMF series. I got his torso, tail, and legs from Guardians Volume 3 Rocket, but the torso is backwards. I just think the dark blue color is more accurate than the dark bluish gray color they used on the official figure. I also gave him Captain Carter's arms and dark blue hands, and then he's holding Doctor Who's sonic screwdriver to represent the ether extractor. Next up is Rescue. Her hair is Lex Murphy's from Jurassic Park, and that head is Grace's from Avatar. Her torso and legs are from the official figure, but I replaced the arms with Catwoman's from the LEGO Batman movie, and then she's holding her helmet with a clear head inside. And finally is Farmer Thanos. That head is his from the Sanctuary 2. His torso is Owen Grady's from Jurassic World but backwards. Also, one hand is medium lavender and the other is dark purple, so it looks injured. Those legs are Professor Sprout's from the Hogwarts Herbology classroom set, but I put a reddish-brown plate under each foot, and then he also has the Infinity Gauntlet, and if you wanted to make him more accurate, you could pop off the head and one of the arms. Alright everybody, that's going to do it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any suggestions for videos I should make in the future, please let me know down below and I'll give you a shout out if I use your idea. Anyway, come back on Tuesday for another viewer request video. See you then.